Hello and welcome back to my Slow English podcast. I'm Mehnaz, and today I want to teach you a very simple rule for better listening. I call it the 3 listen rule. It is easy to understand, but it can change the way you study English. Many learners listen to one audio one time. They finish it and think, okay, I listened. Then they move to another video, another podcast, another lesson, another story. But here is the problem. One listen is often not enough. When you listen only one time, your brain is very busy. It is trying to hear the words. It is trying to understand the meaning. It is trying to remember the grammar. It is trying to follow the speaker. That is too much work at the same time. So after one listen, you may feel tired. You may feel my listening is bad, but maybe your listening is not bad. Your method is not correct. Today, I want to give you a better method. Now please like this video to show your support. Listen to the same short audio 3 times, but do not listen in the same way each time. Each listen has a different jump. The first listen is for the big idea. The second listen is for useful language. The third lesson is for speaking. That is the 3 listen rule. Now let me explain it slowly. First, choose a short audio. This is really important. Do not choose a 1-hour video. Do not choose a difficult news report. Do not choose a fast interview with 5 people speaking at the same time. Choose something short. 2 minutes is good. 3 minutes is good. 5 minutes is okay. Short is powerful because you can listen again and again without feeling bored or lost. Now, the first listen. In the first listen, your only job is to understand the general story. Not every word, not every grammar point, just the story. Ask yourself simple questions. Who is speaking? Where are they? What is the main topic? Is there a problem? Is there a solution? What is the feeling of the conversation? That is enough. Imagine you are listening to a short conversation. A woman says she is tired. Her friend asks why. She says she studied all night because she has a test. Her friend tells her to sleep earlier and review in the morning. In the first lesson, you do not need to understand every sentence. You only need this. A student is tired because she studied late. Her friend gives advice. That is success. Please remember this. Success in the first lesson does not mean perfect understanding. Success means you can say the main idea in your own simple words. After the first listen, stop the audio and say one sentence. For example, this conversation is about a student who is tired before a test. Or this story is about a man who lost his phone and needs help. Or this lesson is about how to practice English every day. Just one sentence. This is very useful because it trains your brain to look for meaning, not just words. Many learners have a word problem. They hear one word they do not know and they stop thinking. They say, "Oh no, I do not know this word." Then they miss the next sentence and the next sentence. In real life, this is dangerous. In real life, you will not know every single word, but you can still understand the message. So, in the first lesson, be calm. Do not chase every word. Let some word pass. Listen for the story. I call this soft listening. Soft listening means you are not fighting the audio. You are not angry with the words. You are just following the message like you follow a person walking in front of you. Now, the second lesson. In the second lesson, your job changes. Now you listen for useful language. Not all language, only useful language. This is very important. Many learners write down too many words. They hear 20 new words. They write 20 new words. Then they close the notebook and never use them again. This is not good studying. This is only collecting. English is not a museum. You do not need to collect words like old coins. You need words you can use. So, in the second lesson, find 3 useful things. Only 3. Maybe one phrase, maybe one question, maybe one sentence pattern, or maybe one small expression that sounds natural. For example, you hear this sentence, "I was going to call you, but I forgot." This is very useful. You can change it. "I was going to study, but I felt tired." "I was going to cook, but I ordered food." "I was going to text you, but I got busy." Now you do not have only one sentence. You have a pattern. This is better than learning one difficult word. A pattern is like a small machine. You can put new words inside it and make many sentences. Let me give you another example. You hear, "Do you want me to help you?" This is a very useful question. You can use it in many situations. "Do you want me to carry that?" "Do you want me to explain it?" "Do you want me to open the window?" "Do you want me to send it again?" This is real English for real life. So, in the second lesson, do not write 10 things. Write 3 things and choose things that you can use this week. This week is important. If you cannot imagine using the phrase this week, maybe it is not the best phrase for you now. For example, if you are a beginner or a lower intermediate learner, you probably do not need a phrase about international banking law. Maybe it is interesting, but it is not close to your life. Choose close English. Close English means English near your life, your family, your work, your studies, your shopping, your phone, your food, your feelings, your plans, your problems. When English is close to your life, you remember it more easily. Now here is a small technique for the second lesson. I call it the 3-box page. Take a piece of paper, make 3 small boxes. In box 1, write 1 useful phrase. In box 2, write 1 question. In box 3, write 1 sentence you want to copy. That is all. For example, box 1, I'm not sure. Box 2, what do you think? Box 3, I need a little more time. Now you have a tiny lesson from 1 short audio. After that, make your own sentence with each one. I'm not sure about the answer. What do you think about this idea? I need a little more time to finish the work. This is active listening. You're not only hearing English, you are taking English and making it yours. Okay, now let's move to the 3rd lesson. The 3rd lesson is for speaking. This is the part many learners forget. They listen, they understand, they write words, but they do not speak. Then they say, I understand English, but I cannot speak. Of course, because understanding and speaking are different skills. Listening helps speaking, yes, but only if you do something with the listening. So in the 3rd lesson, you listen and speak. There are different ways to do it. I will give you a simple way. First, play 1 short sentence. Pause, repeat it. But do not repeat like a robot. Repeat with feeling. If the speaker sounds surprised, sounds surprised. If the speaker sounds tired, sound tired. If the speaker sounds friendly, sound friendly. English is not only words. English has music. It has rhythm. It has feeling. Now, let's take this sentence. I'm really sorry, but I cannot come tonight. If you say it with no feeling, it sounds strange. But if you say it gently, it sounds natural. I'm really sorry, but I cannot come tonight. You are practicing pronunciation, rhythm, and emotion at the same time. And that is powerful. Now, after repeating, do 1 more thing. Change the sentence. I'm really sorry, but I cannot come tonight. Now change it. I'm really sorry, but I cannot help today. I'm really sorry, but I cannot join the meeting. I'm really sorry, but I cannot answer now. This is the repeat and change method. First, copy, then change. Many learners only copy. Copying is useful, but changing is better for speaking. When you change the sentence, your brain learns to build English, not only repeat English. The third lesson should feel like a small speaking gym. In a real gym, you do not lift every weight in the room. You choose one exercise and repeat it. In English, do the same. Choose one or two sentences and repeat them well. Not 10 sentences badly, 2 sentences well. Quality is better than quantity. If you can use simple English quickly and naturally, your speaking becomes much stronger. Now let me give you a 7-day plan with the 3 listen rule. Day 1, choose one short audio and do the first listen only. Find the big idea. Day 2, listen again and choose 3 useful phrases. Day 3, listen again and repeat 5 short sentences. Day 4, make your own sentences with the phrases. Day 5, listen again without looking at notes and see what feels easier now. Day 6, record yourself using the 3 phrases from the audio. Day 7, listen to your recording and choose one thing to improve. This is not too much. It is small, but it is deep. Most learners do shallow study. They touch many things, but they do not stay with anything long enough. The 3 lesson rule helps you stay with one piece of English until it becomes familiar. Familiar is a very important word. When something is familiar, it feels known, it feels close, it feels friendly. Your goal is not to meet English once. Your goal is to make English familiar. Think about a song you love. The first time you hear it, maybe you like it. But after 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, it feels part of you. You know the rhythm. You know what is coming next. English can become like that too. You need repeated contact, not boring repetition, smart repetition. The 3 lesson rule is smart repetition because each lesson has a new purpose. Okay, for more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next lesson.